Zoom has a chat feature. It can be a great way to engage students, and it's always important to let them know their chats, even to each other, are never private. You can always see them, and we should never take advantage of that. There are a lot of settings in Zoom to help us manage chat, use it, and communicate why we're using it in the classroom or in meetings.
This is Christina Treccia, and in this short video, we're going to look at some chat basics with a focus on settings. All right, let's get started. Here I am in my Zoom account. There are different options over here. I'm blocking profile, but we're not going to look at that. We look at that in a different video in this series. I'm looking at settings. So in your account, go to settings. You'll see all of these different things: security, schedule meeting, in-meeting basic, in-meeting advanced, email notification, other. What we're going to do is we're going to scroll down and look at these, see which ones interest you, but we're making our way to chat. Look how overwhelming this can be. This is why I make these videos. So if this is your first time seeing this, this is one way, right? Here we go. In-meeting basic. So how do we get there? We go back. I'm going to scroll really quick. Boom, to the top, settings. And here we are back in settings. And we go to in-meeting basic. Sometimes it can be actually easier to find something in this settings piece of your profile by doing Command F or Control F. Whatever your shortcut is to find something on a web page, that can actually be the easier way. For instance, Command F, chat, and there we go. Or I can go to in-meeting basic. So here are your options for chat. Chat. Allow meeting participants to send a message visible to all participants. That's great. That means everyone in the meeting can send a chat to everybody, a message. Hey, what's up? Introduce themselves, say hello. Private chat. This means that two people in your meeting can be communicating on their own without everyone seeing it. The hitch here is that the host can see it if you save your chats. It's a very unfair way to spy on students or people in your meetings. You really need to let them know if you turned on private chat that it actually is not private. So I often turn that off or on depending. I have it set to auto-save chats because I find people share resources and great ideas in the chat, and sometimes they're on the chat while presentation's happening, interacting. And I think that's really important to capture. So I always get the chats, which means I see what everyone says. So I try and let everyone know I'm saving the chat. I'm going to see what everyone says, whether or not it was to everyone or not. So let's see if there's another chat feature in the rest of these instructions. We're going to go Command F and go chat. I'm trying to teach lots of skills here in these videos. So we go down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's one more. I have it set that we can do file transfer. So this is still in meeting basic. It might be something you want to do, but it also might not. It's a little complicated, but something you might want to think about. And file transfer happens in the chat. So you would see it actually happening in the chat, and that's where you would have folks in your session, students or adults, sharing files. Where we know we can do this through Google Drive, Google Classroom, there are other options besides sharing on Zoom. Just something to think about. And now I'm in a Zoom meeting to show you chat in the meeting. You can see that I have put a message to everyone in the chat. If you're wondering how my font got so large, I will show you. First, I want to show you that you can pop in and out of the chat. So mine's attached. You can also choose up here, follow my mouse, the big yellow circle. You can close it or you can pop it out. So it can be actually separate from your meeting or part of it. I like to have it part of it. You can see down here, I can choose to message everybody, or I have a little more here since I'm the host. So let's say I thought chat was a great idea and then I changed my mind. Then I can make it so that you can only chat with me. So students can only chat with me, or maybe chat's just off. But being able to chat with a teacher and at least communicate with you or the host of a meeting is really important. You can also save chat here. It's always worth exploring the 3 dots anywhere you go online, but especially in Zoom if that's what you're learning to do right now. Here's how you increase your font. Follow my mouse down to the microphone. Click on it. Look, you have an audio settings. This is where you find settings in the meeting while the meeting's happening. So we've got audio, video, general, share screen, all sorts of settings. But right now I'm going to show you, this is how you get your font larger. Head to accessibility. That's how you change your chat display size. So normally it's quite small. So let's take a look at how small it often can be. And then I've made it 200. So that helps me, especially if I'm getting chat messages during a session. And so the chat has some options and can be a great way to get folks, students or adults alike, engaged in a Zoom meeting. Your name's attached to it, so there's a little bit of accountability, and you can, in the meeting, turn off the chat or turn it back on. At least being able to communicate with the educator or the host of the meeting gives a little comfort and could relieve some anxiety from a participant. So something to think about. Is it everyone can chat to each other? Participants can chat with you as the host, or that no one can chat? So that's your decision, and I hope this video helped you think about chat as an option to engage and that the settings are accessible for you to change for what you need.